you want to go chase a bag instead of chase the game.
Mm-hmm.
Chase the game. The game got the bag. Don't chase the bag. The bag ain't got the game.
Mm-hmm.
Chase the game.
Chase the money, chase the money, chase the money.
Yo, welcome back. Another episode of Chase the Game, where we chase the bag, not the game. Because obviously, we want to chase the bag because the bag will follow. Just like Deion Sanders says, that's why it says it every single time in the intro. Gotta chase the game, not the bag. Your boy is chasing the game, not the bag. All right, I'm going to say it one more time. No, I'm not. But we're just going to move on. All right, welcome back. I know you guys, we've been on a heater right now with these bets going in. I mean, Live to Amuse is not in right now, but there's a few bets that I posted on the CTG Instagram that we cashed. We're up about $150 right now, rolling in playoffs. But just tune in. That's all you got to do. We got betting segment at the end of the show. We'll go over the bets. We'll post them up. FanDuel, DraftKings, whatever you want. I would suggest tuning in to the back end of the show where we make some money. All right, so the intros. So Live to Amuse is not here, obviously, but we got Lehigh legend Nigel Somerville, QB1, Mr. Number One. I don't know what I was about to say, but it just kind of escaped my mind. But QB legend, QB1, whatever, Lehigh legend, not whatever, he's the man. Obviously, we got Mount Pleasant Hall of Famer, AJ, White Snipes, Adam Johns. Look at that. Mount Pleasant.
Hall of Famer.
I got the swag on today. Mount. That's their new saying. They did after my dad left.
Swag.
Weird.
Mount, yeah, it is interesting. Why is it?
Probably rebrand. No, they didn't start doing it until after he left. So it's probably yeah.
Yeah,
he's normally MP.
MP guy.
Yeah, he likes MP.
I like MP better. Sounds like more quick. Mount. We're gonna mount up. Yeah. All right.
Hey, this thing's tough though.
Go MP. It is tough. I need that. Oh, a hoodie. Oh, I didn't expect that. Oh, it's a short sleeve hoodie. What? Is it Adidas too?
Middle school coaching.
Yeah. Oh, you're middle school coach? Hey, that's what's up. Yo, Lehigh legend, when are we gonna get going with the South Park Falcons?
Soon, man. I just I was actually at the West North practice today for high school, but it should be the next month or two, a few weeks. It should be good.
Coach Somerville, where's the merch, man?
We gotta get the merch going.
For South Park or
South Park.
I got hoodies, I got collar shirts, I got a polo, I got everything, bro.
He did get a lot of stuff. I remember that.
I got too much stuff.
A lot of stuff.
And the worst part about it was half the stuff I brought was like cold gear. The season's over in like September, so I didn't get to wear half of it. So I'm hoping the season's long.
I brought the polo.
I know, yeah,
polo occasionally. But the problem is I'm a Panthers fan, right? So they see the Falcon right there, they're like, "What, Falcons?" And I'm like, nah. And then it says South Park underneath it, so they gotta read, continue to. But that's the problem with wearing that around. I can't wear that casually because I literally wore it once to work. My ex-pac.
My ex-pac place. I went to my ex-pac house.
X-pac. Everyone was like, "Yo, I thought you were a Panthers fan." I'm like, I am. This is my coach, the South Park Falcons. But anyways,
Coach Somerville got to make the Optimus Bowl, man.
I didn't make the playoffs. I think, we should make the playoffs.
I mean, our team consisted of homeschool kids and private school kids.
We're losing you a little bit, boss.
There's a hurricane in downtown right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're losing me or we're just losing you. Because
all right, you're back. You're back.
Yeah, we're back. We're back. We're live.
All right, we're back. We're live. We're not live, but we're recording right now, and then we're gonna post later today. So, anyways, What was I say? Yes. Coaching is very fun. South Park Falcons. Yeah, cool. All right, Danny C.
On to the next.
Danny C, the number one the number one Giants fan,
Finally.
super fan, the man, the myth, the legend, Danny C.
The legend.
Yes, sir.
I wish we had someone that like, because obviously I don't get paid for this. I don't pay you guys for this. There's no money, But hey, buy some W and there will be someone like do sound effects or like video edits and stuff like that. Like, because we were doing the intros, it's like there's the crickets because it's like there's no sound effects, and I could do it like on the laptop, but it's like all over there. Anyways, so there's a lot of stuff to get into. I know Danny C got to come with the updates, so I'll let him take it away with the updates on what's cooking in the kitchen.
All right. I got you. So, in NHL news, we got the Carolina Hurricanes. They're up 2-1 over the Montreal Canadiens. That's going to be a bet on the Hurricanes, right? I think, Chase, you've already been doing that.
Yes, sir. Yep.
And then we got Chase, you put this in. Lacrosse. Princeton wins the NCAA Men's Lacrosse National Championship against Notre Dame, who's in Virginia. Good job, Princeton.
The reason why I put that in is because we didn't talk about it. I played lacrosse. Wanted to talk about that national championship. All right, moving on.
Okay.
That's all I wanted to say. Let's go.
All right.
Mix it up.
NCAA. So the NCAA denied Texas Tech quarterback Brendan Sorsby's request for reinstatement for eligibility for the 2026 season. Golly. In the world of NFL, Packers running back Josh Jacobs arrested and booked on 5 separate charges. Not looking good for him. Chargers safety Derwin James agrees to a 3-year, $75.6 million extension, making him the highest paid NFL safety. Matthew Stafford agrees to a 1-year extension worth up to $60 million. Raiders Clint Kubiak plans to feed Ashton Genty. Good. That'll be good for fantasy and good for betting. Cardinals quarterback Jacoby Brissett significantly far apart in contract negotiations. And Giants GM Joe Shane signed to multi-year contract extension.
Crazy.
All right, back to you, Chase. That's all the news.
Love it. Thank you, Danny C, coming in clutch with the updates. Love the way the man works, man. And the Giants are cooking up something this offseason. I can feel it. They're just not going to be the NFC champs.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Hey.
Can we talk about Buddy, rehiring Buddy here?
Yeah, 2 years.
The Giants GM?
He's
Joe?
terrible.
Yeah, dude.
Oh!
What was it?
Hard Knocks.
Hard Knocks.
His son's better than him.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, his son. Who would he have taken? It was
Jake Daniels, I think.
Jaden Daniels. Yeah. Hey,
And I think his son pushed for Neighbors too.
Yeah, he
think
was.
that
Well, Neighbors wasn't a bad pick either. I mean,
Yeah.
His daughters.
I remember watching those Hard Knocks. Sorry, it's like fading in and out. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I remember watching that Hard Knocks,
Right.
and I was thinking the same thing. Like, damn, his son is definitely needs to be his right hand man because he ended up making those decisions, whatever, or the suggestions, I guess, whatever. But I mean, I think the way politics work, which hits a little home for me, is he got in with the right people. So I think when John came over, he kind of gave the organization to John and let him take over. And I think that gave him the ability to stick around, I'm assuming.
Yeah, he got with the
There's
program.
some stuff that makes no sense in the NFL, and then there's stuff that makes complete sense, right? And it's just one of those things that some people might say makes complete sense. Some people might say it doesn't make any sense. So,
Well,
I mean, there's two sides of the story, or sword.
I think another way to look at it is it looks like he found the face of the franchise last year, getting Dart, he traded back or got traded up and got Dart, and picked 2022 or whatever. Got the Burns deal figured out. The D-line is nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drafted
The
too.
Dexter Lawrence, I think that was a pretty solid trade, because Dexter Lawrence is a dog, don't get me wrong, but I think he took advantage of that and, got some good picks out of that. Did great in the draft this year. So there's definitely some highlights.
He's been drafting well, but his
Yeah.
record's trash. He doesn't like to win, but he can draft okay. So I don't know. I don't know what I want. Do I want good draft picks or obviously I'd rather win.
Well,
Right.
that's what they're probably looking at it as a coach thing, right? So if Harbaugh ain't working out, then they're gonna be like, all right, new GM. But
Don't
I mean,
even say that. Harbaugh's working out. Don't even
I
say that.
agree. I think the Giants are gonna have a little turnaround here. I hope. I can't stand the Cowboys. I can't stand the Eagles. So I guess you could say I root for the Giants in that division.
That's real, baby. That's real.
100%.
You have
You
to. How
know,
could you? Yeah. How could you root for Cowboys or Eagles? You gotta
so
root for the Giants.
I get it, and he gets a lot of flack for that whole Saquon thing. But at the end of the day, it's like we've had that debate multiple times about running backs on this pod. It's like
Yeah.
let him walk, man. He had one good season with the Eagles, and he struggled a little bit last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I mean, running backs are replaceable. We've talked about that.
Except Cam Scatterbo, you're not replaceable. We'll keep healing your ankles and all of your ailments forever.
Hey,
Scat Pat.
Scott said he's gonna be back too. So
Yeah, he's gonna be back.
Him running the ball.
He'll be fine.
I hope he makes the whole season this time. I don't know.
Me too. God willing. God willing.
Seriously, that dude is he's a train, but that can be good and bad at times. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens with the Giants. But that is a shocker. I wanted to shout out the Canes. There's a video circulating of at the last home Carolina Hurricanes game where there's a fight breaks out between a Montreal Canadian fan and Canes fan. And as the video gets closer into or in the middle of the video, where you kind of see who the two people are getting into it, a freaking cousin that has season tickets, and he's yelling at the dude's face, and the dude's walking away, and there's just blood coming down his face. And I guess he punched him in the face a couple times. Apparently, he was talking trash, and I don't know. And it gets rowdy at those games because I've been to his games, but it was just hilarious. He sends the video, and I was like, "Yo, that's you? You did that? What?" It was insane. But shout out the Canes. They're winning the Stanley Cup. That bet was placed. Danny C was talking about my bet that I placed at the beginning was Montreal takes the first game, and then Canes win out. So hopefully that hits. It'll be $10 to win $180. It was the plus 1,800 odds. So I don't know why I felt that. Alan brought it up last time, and I was like, yeah, I like that. They bring it together. Oh, there he is. Live to Amuse. Just talking about that NHL series. What is AIM has stopped recording? What the fuck?
Huh?
I'm still live.
AIM has stopped recording. Okay.
No, you good.
No, it's still recording. Just kidding. Stop it. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, anyways, we talked about that bet last episode. It's gonna hit. Kane's gonna win out. They're gonna play Vegas because Vegas ended up sweeping Avalanche, which I was very surprised. But anyways, that happened. Princeton wins NCAA men's lacrosse national championship. Crazy game. Okay, now let's go into NCAA news with Texas Tech quarterback Brendan Sorsby. That's crazy. His whole situation. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to play. He was saying he doesn't think he's going to continue to play college football. Obviously, he can't if they won't allow him. Maybe he can go overseas, the UFL or whatever. I don't know why it's showing AM is not being recorded. Just said that again, so I don't know what is going on right now, but whatever. We'll just keep going and see what happens. But okay, NFL news. So I don't know if you guys have anything to say about the NCAA stuff, but
Yeah. So he can go into the supplemental draft, right? So he can get picked up by teams. So it's honestly going to work out for an NFL team that didn't get a quarterback.
Oh yeah.
That probably
Oh
needs
yeah.
one. I mean, who would we think there? Maybe Arizona. I know they got Beck, so they may not. Miami could.
Yeah.
There's a handful of teams there, but I mean, Buddy's pretty cooked. I heard he had over 70,000 bets placed last season.
70,000. Yeah.
70,000. I thought it was just like a couple thousand.
No,
I heard
it was because he bets like $1 at times.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
On like weird stuff too, like he was doing the ping pong overseas, like cricket matches, stuff like that. Now he's also betting on his team's games too, and that's the big no-no.
Games he played, dude. I'm like, that's freaking bad, bro. And so I'm assuming I didn't know he could do this. So he's basically doing what Harbaugh did at Michigan, just saying screw it and go to the NFL, gets investigated, and then he's like, I'm out, done with college, going to the NFL. Like, is that kind of what he was doing?
Yeah. So
I didn't know you could do that.
I'm ChatGPTing it here, right? So
Tyrann Mathieu did the same thing. He was in the supplemental draft, and it just depends on certain situations. Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, he was in the supplemental draft.
Because he got in trouble.
Yeah, it just depends on the situation. Yeah. I don't think anybody's been drafted in it.
So that's happened before.
Yeah, but he will definitely get drafted. Like the only real loser in the situation is Texas Tech. That's just the only real loser. Quite frankly.
And what's crazy, bro, is Lane Kiffin got off here because he was recruiting him a little bit, and he chose not to go to LSU and chose to go to Texas Tech. They're building something great over there at Texas Tech, and I think he was like the key piece. And it kind of sucks that they went all in, paid him NIL, and now
I wonder how that works. Yeah, I wonder how that works. I don't think he got all the money up front, but I wonder the money that they did give him. Should have gave him like a signing bonus.
He definitely got a signing bonus.
So I wonder what that looks like.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm intrigued to see what that's like. How that pays out. Yeah, intrigued to see.
Yeah, he could go Canada route. I didn't think about that either, but I think the NFL team will grab him.
Yeah,
so it's saying the way it works is teams with 6 or fewer wins, like the Jets, have the highest. ChatGPT literally says like the Jets have the highest priority, and then it goes to tier 2, which is non-playoff teams with more than 6 wins, and then tier 3 would be 14 playoff teams. So it goes through the list there, where I think it's like, and Nigel, I think it sounds like you might know this better. Is it like a bidding system? There's not like a ranking in the draft, right? They just throw them into tier 1. All right, any teams with 6 or fewer, like who wants to bid on him here? Yeah, okay. So now let's go down. It's a bidding system. Teams do not take turns on the clock, and instead they submit a blind bid, stating the exact round they're willing to use on a player. Because I think they have to give up a round. That's what the bid is. So like, all right, we'll use a 6-rounder to pick them up here, and then if like the Jets come in, they're like, all right, we're gonna give up a 3rd-rounder to pick them up here. Then the Jets would get it because they have the higher bid.
Okay. That makes sense.
Okay, so then my question is, freaking like, NCAA is like, hey, you can't play for us. You bet on yourself. You're too much of a liability. And then, I mean, he did complete all the rehab stuff, all the stuff he was supposed to do, recovery stuff he had to do. Now the NFL is just gonna be like, okay, we're cool with him coming into our league. I'm like,
yeah.
In that part. So like they're just gonna.
It's like when you get fired at somewhere else and get hired somewhere else. Like it doesn't matter. It's a whole different business, whole different organization, whole different entity. Like he might have to answer some questions in the media and to like coaches and stuff like that. But as far as him getting punished by the NFL, hell no. They're just happy to have the service. Quite frankly.
Sources say he averaged 20 bets a day.
Oh.
So like they're just thinking, oh, he's not gonna bet.
And they were small dollar bets. You're right, Chase. So 20 bets a day, and they're like $1, $5. Like nothing crazy. That's what they're saying. He did place higher frequent live bets, such as wagering on individual balls and strikes during Cincinnati Reds games. He did a lot of the strikes involved. Jesus, man.
He's like live to amuse. He likes to bet on baseball. I guess, huh?
Like next pitch is a strike here.
Yeah, he's doing
Damn, like drinking with his boys. He's like, yeah, let's bet on it. $1, $5. I don't know. I mean, when I was playing for the NCAA, I was always nervous about that stuff. But at the same time, it wasn't legal to bet in my state. So, I mean, what are you gonna do? What are
He
you
would
gonna
have
do?
been better off going through a private bookie, an illegal bookie. He would have been better off doing that, not even having an account. You know, this dude. So it's saying he was using Hard
Maybe he
Rock,
made bets with his mom.
BetMGM, DraftKings, Prize Picks. I'm guessing he was using like his email or something. Like this
Yeah,
guy's got to be an
he
idiot.
got put. He's using his own ID, his social, all that. He was signing up himself. Brendan Sorsby, some dumb
But
shit.
you get taxed on this. You know, it's like what? Do you think people just wouldn't find out?
Tripping.
That is an interesting thing. Like, I mean, where? Yeah, was he just thinking they were gonna find out? I mean, if he was like truly addicted, he probably was just doing it. And he just couldn't stop. You know, like if you're truly addicted to something, like some people like before. Obviously, you eventually stop. Like, come over the addiction, and you want to stop. Right? Like people want to stop and then they can't. Right? Physically, mentally overcome it or whatever. So, I don't know. That's interesting. That's crazy. I hope he works it out in the NFL, and because apparently he said he's clean, he's all like good to go and all recovered and stuff. So he's not making bets. I'm curious to see how the NFL monitors that. Maybe they fucking like monitor his phone all the time. I don't know. I don't know how that works, but I guess it's different, and they believe him. They'll give him a second chance. But that's crazy. Another crazy story, NFL story with Josh Jacobs, running back, who was arrested. That's crazy because I had him in fantasy. That dude lit it up for me in fantasy, and it's like, I'm not gonna lie, I thought of Ray Rice right when this happened because, like, Ray Rice had a great breakout season right before he beat up his girlfriend, and then it's like freaking Kareem Hunt did the exact same thing. He had a breakout year with the Chiefs. Was it with the Chiefs? Right?
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
It was the Chiefs. It was the Chiefs. Yeah. And then he beat up his girlfriend. Something about these running backs, and they have like a stud season. But it's not all running backs, right? But it's always like the hard nosed.
It's all that rage, man. Running through all these people. Got that rage.
That's what I'm
in
wondering.
them.
Is that like the CTE side effect? You know, I'm not trying to excuse a dude whooping a girl's butt. Like I'm not excusing that at all. But you know, I think maybe just anger and it just, you know, it's part of that CTE stuff. You know,
It's gotta be. I mean, look at AB. Freaking. I mean, all these charges of being a character. I mean, he wasn't always a character. Like he.
Oh, I thought you said AP. Adrian Peterson.
No, Adrian Peterson. No.
He's just disciplining his kid.
I think he's got other stuff going
Get
on.
that switch out.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like,
Hey, it's his kid, man.
Literally.
Why the NFL getting involved? Apparently, his kid's like
great.
a top-ranked high school player. So it's like, he did
They
something
got him
right.
right. They asked for me. They asked for me.
I was watching this clip of documentary, not documentary. I don't know if it was a documentary. It was about Adrian Peterson, and that dude was my favorite running back. By far, my favorite running back. Especially after he tore his ACL and then freaking killed it. He was by far my favorite.
Yeah, that was a good time to watch football, man. 18 years. It's a good time for football. Some good time for some ball.
Peyton Manning, Tom Brady,
Chris Johnson in there,
Dude,
yeah, man.
They were literally
TJ2K.
averaging 4,000 to 5,000 passing yards a season, like the top 10 to 15 quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Like they were all throwing 400 plus, or 4,000 yards plus. 4,000 yards plus. It's like, bro, like you're seeing what, like 3, maybe it's like top was 4.
Yeah, defenses have gotten so much better now. Defenses have caught up with offenses.
That's
why,
true.
like, defenses have just gotten so
A lot
smarter. Yeah. And there's also not guys like Ray Lewis covering a guy like, you know, like Ray Lewis trying to cover Jimmy Horn in the slot. Jimmy Horn's gonna beat Ray Lewis's ass every day, but as soon as he catches that motherfucker, it's gonna be
like,
but like
I
it is adjusted
remember
to guys are different nowadays, different body types.
Yeah.
Well, it's also the rise of the spread.
Yeah, man. Space.
You know?
It dudes in space. Get dudes in space. That's all football is now. It's a numbers game. It's a space game. Simple as that.
No
You think
ball.
about when we were kids, it was downhill running. It's
Yeah.
like single back, I formation. You got guys like Mike Allstott making a name for him. Like fullbacks now, name 5 fullbacks in the league. Y'all might be able to, but
Actually,
I'd be
so
struggling.
funny you said that, AJ, because the first time I was in a spread offense was in high school. Like I was a
Yeah.
Division I quarterback. Like these kids are like we ran a spread offense at 11 years old. Like these kids aren't going on like it's very like even in middle school. Like I don't think you'll find a because kids aren't big and the kids don't want to run into people's faces 40 times. Like kids don't want to do that, so you almost have to make it spread now. And now it's like I thought about that. I was like, damn, the first time I was shooting, because we ran a wishbone in middle school, wishbone in like travel ball, and I was always a wishbone offense. Like so, first time I was really like, we threw it a decent amount, but not no. We're starting off 4 wide with 1 running back. It's football's crazy now. It's all about space.
Yep. Yep. These defenses pick it up with just the 7-on-7 now these
Yeah.
days, and I think it's gonna. We're kind of getting back to running first. It's just running in spread, moving guys around, motion this, motion that,
Mm-hmm.
finding space in unique ways. It is interesting how the sport of football evolves, though.
Yep.
Yeah, and I agree. But like when you talk about when we growing up, we were hard nosed, smash mouth football, but there was still top 15 quarterbacks were putting up 4,000 yards a season.
Well, I was saying that's because
it's crazy to think about.
defenses weren't caught up
to
yet.
your point.
Can I ask you?
And they were good too. And they were really good too. And there's some really good quarterbacks now. Like there was like to your point, CEO. That is right. This is really good QBs too. To your point, really good QBs.
Yeah, and I mean like so, and I back just kind of like skip back to that Ray Lewis comment. Like I remember watching Luke Kuechly guard Gronk, and it was a home game, and I remember the Tom Brady drove down the field and literally was about to score, and we ended up winning that game. And freaking Luke Kuechly tackled Gronkowski in the end zone, and it wasn't pass interference was called or anything. Nothing was called. The game was over. But I just remember like thinking, dude, why is Luke Kuechly guarding? I mean, yeah, Luke Kuechly can guard like the average tight end, but it's Gronkowski. We should at least. I don't know if we're doubling him, whatever. But it was like an obvious. Oh, he's gonna throw it fade right in the middle to freaking Gronk. He's just gonna catch it, and Luke fucking tackles him. It was awesome, but obviously that's not allowed. But then nowadays, you're not seeing people like Luke Kuechly. You're seeing more like people like Fred Warner or like. Oh, I mean, I'm thinking of.
Like Arvo Reese is like the modern day linebacker
Ryan
type.
Burns.
A guy like that. Yeah.
What are you saying?
Like Arvo Reese, like you want to be able to like you want to be able to. You wouldn't be able to put a guy. You wouldn't be able to put a guy on the edge, have rush the passer, drop back, cover people. Stop throwing. Like you want guys who are versatile because on offense you got 6 dudes who can run a 4-3 at any second. Like and it's just free. And you get a quarterback who can just whip a ball out there. It's just, as soon as these dudes find a space and you miss a tackle, that's 30 yards in the blink of an eye. It's sickening.
A lot more explosive plays, and I mean, and like. We were talking about like the whole Michael Jordan getting compared to LeBron James. It's like athletes evolve over time, and that's why these records continue to get broken, and people continue to see more amazing stuff because people and humans evolve and just get better.
And to your point, could you imagine these defenses back in like 2000 trying to stop like a Sean McVay offense? Like they wouldn't know what to do. Like they just wouldn't they wouldn't have the body types to stop it. They just wouldn't be able to play with the first of all, motion wasn't around back then. Just a lot of different things weren't being used. And another thing is the up tempo offense, like the no huddle, that really wasn't a thing either. Like Tom Brady and the Patriots, they kind of started out. These guys are getting 50, 60 snaps a game. Like these dudes would be able to keep up with the tempo of it. And then there's so many coverages where I can just it hasn't changed, but football is if I'm going fast enough, I can line up in a formation, and you have to play 1 or 2 coverages every single time. I know that every single time. So it just depends on football's crazy now, man. It's all about numbers, and now you got dudes going for it on 4th and 6 like you've never seen. So it's changed in a way of some of the stuff that happens nowadays you would never even fathom thinking about doing 10, 15 years. So now it's just what's expected.
What's crazy about that is if you really think about it. The changes start in college, and then the NFL adapts.
Oh yeah.
Like spread was around in college a lot more. dual threat quarterback was around in college a lot longer than before the NFL, right? Because they used to have that pro style, right? Of NFL's pro style, copycat league, blah blah blah. When pretty much all their, it's funny that like college football is built where it's like, how can we get an advantage in the playbook? Now we got NIL, so it's a little different. But how it was is like, how can we get it? What's something different these guys aren't used to, right? What these college teams that like, it's starting to fade away, but it'd be like air raid with Texas Tech, triple options, Army, Navy. And it's like these teams specialize in a package, and then it's like NFL, you kind of see the same plays and stuff going out. Now we're starting to see it evolves after college, right? The hurry ups started in college, and then some teams in the NFL started doing it, and they're like, oh no, we got to change it up, we got to adapt. Oh, the Patriots are doing hurry up, all right, we got to start doing hurry up. That's just kind of how it rocks.
Oh yeah, monkey see, monkey do.
Can I ask y'all something real quick?
What's up?
So, correlating to that, right? So, as games change, like, I know every sport changes, right? And like when I think of NBA, because that's like obviously my main sport, I feel like, and I think of people who changed the game, especially at the higher level, like the NBA. It was mostly like recently. It's mostly Steph, right? Steph with everyone shooting threes. You got 7'6" Wemby, where like back in the '80s would play in the paint. Now the 7'6" don't matter how tall you are, you're shooting threes. That usually changed because of Curry. And you can go down the list of how many people changed the game, and that's just that sport. But for you guys, I'm curious. I would love to know what you guys think. Who are the people in the NFL that made that change to where now everybody is changing, whether it's their body type, the way they play, the way they throw their ball, the way they work around with their team, the way they build their team? Who do you guys think is those game changers that make the NFL evolve the way it does, in y'all's opinion?
Well, I mean, before anybody else said, I mean, I can't think of a single player. First, I think of
Mike Vick.
Players. I mean, yes, Mike Vick is the first. Holy shit, bro! Really?
Yo, that's crazy, bro.
It's this big, dog. Literally. Like,
I was gonna say like Tom Brady or something, but I could be wrong.
Tom Brady
I don't know what
didn't-
y'all
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think he changed the game.
Okay.
I think he.
What's the
That's
difference
why I
between
want to know y'all's thoughts. That's why I said I want to know your thoughts.
winning wise, but like what's the difference between Tom and Joe Montana? What's the difference between Tom and Dan Marino? Like those are years
I
apart.
think sometimes too, like when I say Tom Brady, I'm not really speaking of the game, like the game on the field. I guess I think of the game of how like, he had that mindset where, hey man, I'll take a pay cut to build a team around or get the players I need so we can win. And I think like having certain mindsets, or even how you work around a team or get a team or take sacrifices or certain types of ways you move around, that can also seep into the mindset of the game of NFL.
I could tell you, I think, I'm gonna cut you off.
No, you good.
I think AJ kind of said it perfectly. Was like the whole college NFL thing. It's just we've just seen that trickle more into it, and I think NFL coaches are like, well, the read option works every single time, and we can. It's smart to just not. And then like to your point, my whole thing was I think defensive ends. I think defensive ends have changed for because they're not only are they big as the same size they were now, they're even bigger and they're even faster, and they can cover, and they can move, and they can jump, and build these things. So instead of us being like, all right, how are we going to block Myles Garrett? Let's just read him, and whatever Myles does, he's wrong. So we don't even have to worry about blocking Myles Garrett.
Is that why the QBs are running more often now?
It just depends. Like you have to be mobile.
Got a lot of running QBs
because you got guys like Myles Garrett back there.
Because there wasn't that many running QBs like there is now in the league. Or I could be
it's
wrong.
Also impossible. It's so much harder. Like
evolved.
Defensive lines are better, and it's really hard to put together 5 dudes who can consistently not allow a guy to get touched. Dudes like a guy like Myles Garrett, Von Miller, I wish you could see some of these dudes in a wide 9 technique, and you have a 350-pound man trying to kick step. It's one of the scariest things you've seen in your life. Like, it's just like things like that just didn't exist back then. It's like Von Miller is probably like a middle linebacker, or like a 4-eye like that. Like it's just like guys like that just change the game. It's crazy. Like it's just I would say DN, and then probably I think to AJ's point, like it's always like college has probably been a big major factor in what the NFL looks like now. Just it's all about speed, space, and it's. I think we're gonna start
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, another position, another guy, which you wouldn't really think of, but this is just a guy that comes to mind. It's like a Darren Sproles, right? That showed teams like, oh man, we can have utility backs, right? We can have multiple running backs that play the game. Because when we were kids and years before, it was like you had the running back, you had the Walter Payton, you had the Steven Jackson, you had the Sean Alexander. Where it's like they have one running back and he gets all the carries. Yeah, that's another example, right?
Speed, smash and dash.
Yep, smash and dash, right?
But now those two are all one back now. Like you're not gonna have two backs. Like nowadays, it's like you got at least two backs who can catch and run. It's crazy. Everybody's a combo back.
It's just keeping them fresh.
Who is that player for y'all that you guys see and you know whether you loved the team, hated the player, loved the player, whatever. But anytime they played, you were like, yo, I gotta tap in and watch this dude play just because. Just the way he plays, it's smooth. The way he moves, smooth. Whatever, it reads the game. Did y'all have any players like that, or currently do you have any players like that?
I mean, there's obviously Lamar Jackson. There's Patrick Mahomes, people like that tune in to watch him. I mean, there's
Nigel, you tuning in for Mahomes?
Cam Newton is what I'm like.
Yeah, dude. Cam Newton was definitely Chase. Cam Newton was definitely that dude, bro. Anytime Cam Newton came on, bro, whether you like the Panthers or not, you wanted to see Cam Newton play.
You knew.
I agree with that 1,000%, bro. I remember.
You know he's a dog because everyone that wasn't a Panthers
That's
fan
facts,
hated
bro.
him.
That's facts, bro. Because I remember that was when I started getting heavy in the NFL, and it's probably because of Cam Newton for real.
Yeah,
would y'all say that's when it started doing the running quarterbacks? Do you think that's when it started?
Mike
or
Vick.
before that?
Mike Vick,
Mike
yeah.
Vick. Okay.
Randall Cunningham, Steve
But
Young.
it started to really take
I mean,
off.
Steve Young. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Steve Young was a runner. That's
Dude's
90s.
Dude's been running. It's just now. It's just like now they're just to a point where it's like, yo, we be idiots not to be like, let's let Lamar. Like he's the best athlete on the field. It's like the athleticism of quarterbacks.
Yeah, Lamar is fun to watch for sure.
But I think they've always been running. And like for me, I'd say, dude, Pat Mahomes. Like when you watch that guy, like you gotta watch him. Like, if he's on TV, it's like you gotta watch Pat Mahomes. It's definitely like they're never.
Mahomes.
They're never. He's the best ever. Like it's not even like it's not even like it's kind of like a fact. Like if he's playing football and you're like you gotta watch him. Kid's just. He's the best. Like it doesn't look like he's that's one like he stopped all the quarterback coaches going from you gotta have it here to here. Like bro, just get it out. Like arm angles. Like he's really changed how kids play quarterback. That's why all these dudes are trying to do all this sidearm shit and they can't do it because it comes from baseball. Like if you never play baseball, you don't understand how that motion is like. So it's like in college, like we work on going around dudes because like there's no point like if a DN's gonna be 6'5" and the guy's wide open, you better figure out a way to throw around. So it's like you got an arm angle. So it's just I think he's changed the game a lot just in terms of how people get the ball out, how they look at. All right, well, if you can run around and be a little wicked, because at first people thought that they couldn't contain that magic of Mahomes. They thought it was just like, oh, he's wild. And then they put a bazooka in a chamber and kind of just trickled it out. He's fucking good. He's fucking good.
Well, I was thinking of when you guys were talking about. I don't know if you guys remember Isaiah Thomas from not the basketball player.
Isaiah Thomas, Pistons.
No, not the basketball.
Yeah.
You talking about basketball or football?
Football player, not the basketball player. I was not the basketball.
I know you're talking about.
He played at Clemson. He played outside linebacker. He got drafted by the Cardinals.
Isaiah Simmons.
Isaiah Simmons.
He's
awful, dude. He's a Panther, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
he actually is playing for Panthers right now, and he got moved to safety. He went from outside linebacker to safety. He's playing free safety now.
Although Rich got moved from safety to linebacker.
He blitzed
it
like
happens.
Von Miller. Like he would stand up, blitz. He was lengthy, like a DN type. Played coverage too, but then they transitioned him to free safety. I'm like, that's insane. But it just that's how
Cam Chancellor. Cam Chancellor. Yeah, he was a dog.
Well, reverse. Jabril Peppers. He's going
Yeah.
from safety to freaking linebacker, and he's lighting it up. I mean, he's doing Jamal Adams. He did the same thing. I follow those guys because I like their careers. I've been following their careers just because I like the way they play.
So one thing about football, you never move out or in. If you're gonna get moved in the football field, you move down and inside. You know, like a safety's never gonna get moved to corner, like a linebacker will never get moved to safety. It's always closer to the ball and inside. It's just funny. It's funny.
Yeah, I mean, I went to LR as an outside linebacker, edge rusher, left as a right guard.
Yeah, outside. Yep.
So,
Hand in the
Down
dirt.
in, closer to the ball.
That was,
Put that hand
The boys
in
spent a
the
lot of time with the calf.
oh my gosh. Those practices were brutal. Because it's like not only was I'm hot and miserable, but it's like then I just fucking put my hands on sweaty, smelly, stinky freaking cows, bro. All practice. And it was definitely a gut check for sure. And I was like, damn,
Literally, gut check.
Literally have to play. Yeah. Some of those boys went to shower, dog, after practice and go to class. I was like, come on. What are we doing? Anyways, we're moving on from that. So I wanted, before we get into the last segment, the betting segment, I wanted to talk a little bit about the NFL's make or break players of 2026. I don't know how we're doing on time. I can't really tell from this far. 40 minutes? All right, cool. So I got a list right here, and I want you guys to tell me you guys obviously got the agenda pulled up, the list of NFL make or break players. We got Keon Coleman for the Buffalo Bills, Bryce Young, Carolina Panthers, J.J. McCarthy, Minnesota Vikings, Kyler Murray, Minnesota Vikings, C.J. Stroud, Houston Texans, G.P. Dallas Cowboys, Marvin Harris Jr., Arizona Cardinals, Deshaun Watson, Cleveland Browns, Michael Penix Jr., Atlanta Falcons. Who do you think is most in the hot seat out of that list? I'm going to go ahead and say, I think Keon Coleman is my number one because I think that guy, I'm surprised he didn't get cut. If he plays bad this year, I'm surprised Leggett XL is not in the list. But this was just a random NFL posted list on just random players that are in the hot seat. This obviously not all of them, but I just wanted to see out of that list, who do you guys think is most in the hot seat?
I can tell you right now I think real quick at JJ McCarthy's job.
JJ McCarthy?
He's not in the hot seat. There is no seat. He's gone. But I can give you a hot seat next. We move on.
I mean, so then Kyle Murray too, because they're both battling for QB1.
Kyler Murray's dog. I think the Vikings gonna be really good this year. They don't ball. Kyler Murray got nothing. I think, but JJ McCarthy is wrapped. So
okay, because Kyler Murray, because he's proven some stuff where he can go down and win games at the Cardinals. I like it. Okay, and then so JJ McCarthy's in the hot seat.
No, it's not a hot seat. It's over. It's not hot. There's no seat.
Hottest seat?
It's just no. Like that wasn't my answer. That was just my he's done. Like there's no hot seat. It's over. It's over. There's no hot seat. My hot seat answer is Michael Penix Jr. He's real close to being one of those guys who can go from the starter to just getting shoveled in the back for a couple of years. But then Tua is going to get hurt at some point, so he will get to play. That's my answer.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna go with Deshaun Watson. Honestly, looking at this list, I don't think CJ needs to be on here. I don't think George Pickens needs to be on here. Bryce, he's on the hot seat for the Panthers, but I think a team picks him up. If not, but he made it to the playoffs last year, man. He shows promise, right? I'm
Show
with
me
you on
again.
JJ. I'm right there with you, Alan. I'm right there with you. I ain't a hater, Mark. I want to see some wins. I hope he works out. I really do. I like Bryce. I think he's always been good. He just didn't have the right pieces around him or the right coaching. But he's always if you look even back to his rookie year, he's had some games. The dude's clutch, right? And he's had some games where, like, you know, it came down to the wire and he got the job done. I think he's got, like, one of the most comebacks. He's got,
Sound like the Hornets.
15 comebacks?
Yeah.
And
most of his wins have been on comebacks. So down there,
Bryce Young, yeah. They were supposed to sign his extension and they didn't do it though.
They know why.
Well, no,
that's what I said.
They
He's on
picked
the hot
up
seat
his
for the
extension. They didn't
Panthers. He's
sign.
not on the hot seat for the
Oh.
league, though.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. That's a true statement.
You know? And
Yeah.
I think they didn't re-sign him just to make him like, all right, man, hey, no complacency here. No complacency here, right? We got to ball out. I think he's the best quarterback on
He
this
was
list.
lighting it up at OTEs or OTA. Fuck. Words are
One
hard,
more time.
but
Sound of that.
OTAs.
There it is.
He was at the optional workouts, and he was lighting it. He was getting fired up. He's like, "Hey, ain't running anymore. Let's go. Let's fucking go. What? No excuses. It ain't running anymore. Whatever." Because it was raining, and they were dropping passes, I guess, and that's why I was saying that. So, yeah, but Deshaun Watson, I like it, AJ.
Yeah. So I think they're looking.
Go ahead.
They're looking for an excuse. Like a lot of fans probably want Shador to be the face of the Browns, right? They have paid so much money to this dude, and they haven't gotten like anything out of it. You know,
Just
they
bad
should
shit.
have kept Baker. They should have kept Baker. Dude's been hurt. Been getting massages. You know, the whole nine. You know, I guess too many massages because he got soft tissue.
Massages.
And then I think he's like, hey, if Deshaun don't work out this year, he's done. Penix, I don't think's a hot seat. Nigel, I'm gonna go against you on that. I don't think.
Damn.
I think he's already lost his starting position.
Oh,
That's two.
so you're
two
saying what
team.
Nigel was saying about JJ? It's already finished.
Yeah.
But I just feel like it's just so hard to like. It's harder to take. It's easier to take Michael Penix serious as a starter than it is like JJ McCarthy. So
I agree.
But like to your point, like the way that Stefanski's offense is going to be fits exactly what Tua does. And that's accurate down the middle of the field. And
Hey.
dude, that offense is ready to go right now. Like they'll never like fuck up my head, but that offense is nasty. Like, that offense is
Hey,
nasty.
Kyler Murray revive year.
Yeah, 1,000%, totally agree.
This
Totally
is his Sam Darnold year.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
The Vikings are going to be dangerous. Like.
Hey, where quarterbacks
Sam
come and go
Darnold year.
to
That's
get
what we're going to call it
resurrected.
now.
Minnesota
Yeah.
Sam Darnold year. Where quarterbacks go to get resurrected. Minnesota Vikings.
Sam Darnold year.
And then you got Jawan Jennings
Oh.
too, Jordan Addison, obviously Jake Jettis, like TJ
Yeah,
Hawkins.
Juwan Jennings. I forget about
Yeah,
that.
they got some. Whew, they can go.
But I could see that's why they have Kyler on the hot seat, right? If this don't work out, it's like, all right, buddy, you're done. You're done. Your
Yeah,
career's over.
yeah, 100%.
Nobody's going
You know, because I think 80% of the quarterbacks in this league could go to Minnesota and win.
Okay, so then, if that's the case, I love that. I think that not just my answer, then it's obviously got to be Keelan Coleman because if he's a year 4 receiver who doesn't work out with the best quarterback in the league, I'm not picking that shit up. I don't want to deal with that that bad talking mouth. Like, I don't want to deal with those antics when you can't play football. Like, there's nothing worse than a guy who wants to be in front of a camera, except when it's time to play football. Like, there's nothing worse than like you can't do that with that dude. Like,
He's not even funny. He's just corny.
Yeah. And she just
corny.
plays into this stupid country boy role. That, all right, we get it. Like, bro, we get it. Like, you're dumb, you're annoying thing, and you're in Buffalo. All right, shut up. Like, we get it. Now let's go play ball. Like, it's like it's very different from like a Marshawn Lynch to where it's like that's him. This guy, I think he's just forcing it. It's like I think it's got to be Keelan Coleman by looking at the rest of his names and talking about it. I think by a mile, look. It's gotta be
Hey,
even
y'all boys know. Y'all boys know what's the saying, right? Production knocks all that away, right? You making sales, you getting leads. They don't care. They don't care if you take a day off, right? You winning football games. You know, you scoring touchdowns. We don't care. Oh yeah, you're funny, man. Ha ha ha, hilarious, great. You know, but when you ain't
Take your
performing,
vacation.
that shit, it ain't funny. It ain't
yeah.
funny.
Facts. All right. Well, I want to hear from Danny C and Live to Amuse, and then we'll move it on to bet segment. What are we looking, guys?
You guys took all the. I was gonna go JJ McCarthy, then Nigel took 2 players. I was looking at Deshaun Watson. AJ took that one, and then Keon Coleman's like probably the obvious one on the list for me.
Yeah.
I think the couple times I bet on him, he never hit. So I don't know. That's how I judge players, and he didn't do well for me.
Really happy to do, man.
That's
What
a
do you
fair
think,
judgment.
Andius?
Do you have Cam Ward on there?
Yeah, you're
Cam Ward
stupid,
does
bro.
not have
Come
Cam
on,
Ward.
bro. Come
But you
on,
think
bro.
Cam
You
Ward's in the hot
crazy,
seat?
bro. You smart. You
think
smarter
Cam Ward's
than
in the
that.
hot
Aaron. I think he
Man,
just trolling.
no
He don't
offensive
mean
line.
it. He don't mean it. He don't mean it. He don't.
Still on his rookie contract. Had no offensive line.
He don't mean it.
That's crazy.
That was for
But-
Nigel.
I did say that he would choke, but only because I knew the Titans were not good.
That was for Nigel, man. That was for
Yeah,
Nigel.
just a,
What do you think of
Hey,
you said
hey,
Cam Ward?
I need to see more, man.
Who's
See more.
who's
I
not
get
on
it.
this
I get
list?
it. It's the Titans, but I need to see more. Man.
Oh, go ahead, AJ.
Who's not
I
on
can
this
go
list
with
that should be on this list?
I just said it. No, I'm just kidding.
I know. Who else? But like like a 3-level receiver.
Yeah, XL.
Like
yeah, XL.
starter.
Did we say Tua?
Tua's
Who's
not
start?
starting.
Who's?
I don't hate that
Are we
either.
sure?
I don't hate that either.
Are we
I would have
sure?
rather have Tua on this. I think
Are we
Tua
sure
should have
he's
been
not
on it
starting?
versus Michael Penix. I think it should have been Tua versus Michael Penix.
Are we sure he's not starting?
If Tua, if it doesn't work out with Tua, then it's going to be hard for the other team. After you get a second contract with the team that drafted you and you basically cut and traded to this team, it's going to be a little bit difficult. I think.
Nigel, who you starting? Who you starting?
I don't know. They're both banged up. I feel like what Stefanski wants to do, I think favors Tua 1,000%. Let's just keep it a band. Like these dudes back there, they don't have to do much. I feel like you got Pitts, Drake London, and the best running back in the league. Like it's not really hard to manage that for the ball. They might have to throw it 20 times a game, 24 times a game. Like, and 2 of those might be little front tosses. Like, and half of those are going to be bubble screens. So like, they don't have to do much. They just cannot play bad football. So like, I think Tua to a point gets you that. Tua's been in the league longer. I mean, regular season, like you kind of know what Tua's going to give you. It's just if he can stay healthy, and if he just doesn't go in the and if they don't, it just depends.
AJ, who's starting, bro?
Tua.
Both lefties. Got the both lefties going. Tua.
Fellas, you gotta keep in mind. I watched Michael Penix live in Bank of America.
Oh, so you're
Not a
real
pretty-
He
biased.
sunk it up. He
Not a
sunk it
pretty
up there.
scene to see.
He
That was
sunk
rough.
it up.
Yo,
That
Chase, are you agreeing with the?
Yo.
Is it Tua? Is it Tua? Tua starting over Penix?
I don't agree. I think Penix. I think they
Oh,
push Penix starts.
Don't know ball.
yo, I got it. Well, he didn't put his case. All right, what's your case on that, Chase? What's your case on that?
Well, I think because the people in charge picked him. That was their first pick, and they're trying to show that.
Different coaching staff. Raheem
Their
Morris
first
picked him.
pick is
Raheem Morris
going
is
forward.
done.
I can't hear what you're saying, Nigel. What you say?
I'm saying it's a whole different regime now. Like Matt Ryan's the president, like Raheem Morris is the head coach. Like they're basically like if they don't owe allegiance to Michael Penix for nothing. Like if Michael Penix don't like they don't care. Like they didn't draft him. Like you know how many quarterbacks coming in the draft next year? Like Dante Moore, you better put that little fro in a ponytail and gel it up. Get ready to come to Atlanta, my boy. If this don't work out. Tell you.
Well, I mean, I think.
Hey, I got a hot take here
Uh-oh.
for
What's your
Baker
hot
Break.
take?
What if Burrow goes out for the season again?
Don't bring my dude Breezy into this.
They just fired a head coach.
Hey, don't bring my dude Breezy into this,
Hey,
man.
you got to think about the quarterback draft that we're getting next year. There's going to be some guys we'll be surprised that teams walk away from. Burrow got paid extension and whatnot, but like, when do they start thinking backup plan?
I think Burrow about to do the opposite of what you said, AJ. I think he going MVP
Zach
this
Taylor
year.
first. Zach Taylor goes
He going
first.
MVP this year. Book it. Go ahead and stamp it right now.
MVP.
I hope so.
He going MVP. He going to average 372 yards a game on the dot. Book it. Stamp this right now. Joe Breezy. See you at the finish line. Jamar Chase is going to break the record for the most ATDs in the season. I'll see you on the other side.
I mean, here's what it's actually going to happen. That's going to be like probably week 4 or 5. He's going to be on pace to do that, and you're going to be like, "Oh, look, he's on pace to do it." Blah blah blah, and then all of a sudden he's going to get injured. He's going to be out for the season.
I could say the same thing then on the Panthers. I can say the same thing.
Nah.
The Panthers going
The Panthers
it's going to be
the
different.
Panthers have been
every year. Bryce
The Bengals get the Bengals get hurt.
What I'm saying is the Panthers give hope. They give hope every year, and then they drop the ball every year. So,
how did they drop the ball? They had a winning record, and they made the playoffs
this year.
We did not expect that.
Won the division. Technically, we're champions, baby.
Find a freaking Panthers fan that truly believed we were going to win the NFC South division. I freaking put a bet down.
Hey, if you did,
Or
you
they-
made
they
a lot of
win.
money last year. I'll tell you that right now.
I did for them to win, but doing it either with a parlay.
I took that bet.
If you bet on the Panthers throughout the whole season, you made dummy bread. Dummy. I remember one game.
How'd
I
they
think it was
let us
against the
down?
Rams or something. It was like plus 5. It was like plus 500, plus 600, and they won.
Yeah, I took that.
And they
bet.
did that like 3 times. They did that 3 times, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I think what happens was last season when the Panthers were the underdogs, they smoked them. They won. But then when they were the favorites, they fucking lost, bro. Or they didn't cover the spread or some shit. Like, that's the weird thing about the Panthers, bro. When they're underdogs, they just go off, man. I don't get it. But that's what happens.
That is, they played their points level. All right. Well, that brings us to the best segment of the episode where everyone wants to tune in to make the money, the betting segment. All right. So first up, we got Danny C. What is this bet? Explain it to us.
So it's I think it's Justin Thomas and Ricky Fowler to finish top 10. Well, to preface it, it's the Charles Schwab tournament
Charles Schwab.
this weekend. And Charles Schwab Challenge, my bad. And then Ludwig Aberg, I think that's how you say his name, for a top 5 finish. I think it's $10 to win $300. As Alan would say, pressing buttons.
And make sure to put the pressing buttons like a GIF or a picture video right there.
Can we get an animation
Because, like,
pressing buttons?
literally.
Pressing
He did
buttons.
this. He did this.
Hey,
maybe he
but
did
top 10?
Maybe he did the LeBron.
Oh shit, that's crazy. Well, tune in. I'm gonna drop it here. Let you see it right here. All right, now we'll go Lehigh Legend.
I'll make it
Somerville.
quick.
Yeah,
It
go
was
ahead.
just the Spurs money line tomorrow. Victor to Wembanyama 25 plus, De'Aaron Fox 10 plus points, and Julius Penny 2+3. Simple as that, baby.
I love it.
Simple
I'm
as that.
loving these bets. Both of these bets are likely, even though Alan is over here saying pushing buttons. I like
Pushing
Danny
buttons.
C's and Lehigh Legends bet so far. Now we're gonna bring it to.
Oh no, that could cash. I know nothing
AJ.
about that sport.
Okay,
He could be sure.
So, did you just send in the same? Okay, very similar bet to Nigel's, AJ.
Nah,
But-
it's not.
go ahead.
It's not. It's not.
Two legs,
Hey.
two legs. Very
Hey,
similar.
any leg that's different is not the same parlay. Ain't that right, Alan?
Fair enough.
He got a point. He got a point there.
If you got
You got a
one
point,
different
bro.
leg, that's a completely different parlay.
He does.
Of course, I'm gonna go basketball here. I didn't want to bet on the Canes because I was wrong last week, but I think it's gonna go over.
Told you
I
to
think it's gonna
script.
go over. Spurs gotta win. I wanted to pick Thunder, man, but I can't. One, I ain't gonna fade my boy Nigel on the show. That just ain't right? So I was like, all right, I'll follow him with the Spurs money line. I took the over 219.5. Victor 25 plus, SGA 25 plus, De'Aaron Fox 6 assists, plus 485. Throw a little 10 guy on it. Why not?
Little tenor.
Why not?
Why not?
I love that too. So I'm about to tell all these. If you guys make it easier for me, you can send me the links instead of me having to manually put every single one of these in.
Well, you wanted a screenshot. You asked for a screenshot.
Yeah, I did.
We
I
just
did.
we just
I'm
following the
gonna
rules,
put the
CEO.
screenshots up. No. I got the screenshot, but I also would love to get the link too. Now that I'm saying that, so feel free to send that too.
Hey, everyone, share the
you-
links after the show because I do want to follow everyone else's.
Yeah, because we got to follow along on the bets, the betting segment, to see whose bets hit and whose bets don't hit. Live to Amuse. Check out his bet Discord for all his bets. He's posting about like
I'm also
as much
100%.
as that.
I'm also
Brandon dude is
100% on the
posting about
Canes.
20 a day.
On the Hurricanes. I'm 100% right now. They win tonight.
Hurricanes,
The Hurricanes take. They win tonight. That's 100% from the field. I can tell you who's going to win the NBA Finals. And for the NFL, I even told y'all who's going to win the NFL Super Bowl. And then the Canes going. I'll tell you who's going to win the Stanley Cup. And I can even tell you who's going to win the NBA. So, tap in. He'll post the link.
So Live to Muse didn't send me a single bet, but bet about 6 bets right there.
What happened to
throughout.
CEO?
So tune in.
Frozen.
We lost
We
CEO.
Man, it was too cold for him. It was too cold.
All right, guys, we're hanging up. Chase the game, chase the bag, blah, 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 blah. See y'all next
I
time.
salute y'all.
Hey, W,
Hold
all
up,
caps,
hold
chase
up,
the
hold
game,
up.
all caps, no space.
Hey, hold up.
What
Live
happened?
to Amuse didn't send me a single bet, but she sent out just 6 bets right there. So it's going on.
Oh my, what off for an hour?
Nah, but it's only one.
Bro,
It's only one bet, and the bet is in San Antonio Spurs win NBA Finals. I'll see you at the bank. And
NBA
I
Finals.
can give you the whole
win.
spiel
Okay.
why, but
And then so that's
just what I'm gonna go.
That's his bet, and then I threw out the 5-game series of Carolina Hurricanes and Montreal. They won the first game.
That's about to cash tonight.
Carolina wins it out. So that's about to cash tonight. Well, is game 5 tonight or is it game 4 tonight? Pretty sure game 4, right? So we got one more.
Oh, you did it all the way to game 5. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, because they went out.
Sweaty.
They got to win out. They went out. So they won it out.
I think they win tonight, Chase. They lose game 5 though, and then they win in game 6. That's just my prediction, but we'll see.
Yeah. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. They're gonna win tonight. The cash out right now is $63. I'm not cashing out. I
That's
put in
not bad.
$10. I'm gonna win $190. I'll put that up
Yes, you
here,
will.
right there, so you guys can tail it. All right, we'll tune in. I'll send all the links in, and you guys can't tell this bet now because it's already in. So I don't want that to count. So I'm going to say for my bet, for you guys to tail. Problem is, freaking Thursday, tomorrow, 5 a.m. Zachary, that's American? That's not American last name. He's American though. He's facing Adam Walton, okay, at 5 a.m. He's favorited for that, which, damn it, I didn't want to put that one because he's favored.
Is that the first bet you
I'll
saw
go
when
ahead
you
and-
opened up FanDuel?
Do 2 legs, yes. And do 2 legs. So I'll go Zachary and just play another American. Scroll down to Francis Tafu
America.
plus 120. They're both winning tomorrow, 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. So I'll go ahead and place that tonight when I post this. So we're bringing it in. Let's go. And that is it for CTG. Chase the game, not the bag. I salute y'all. Hey, get you some W. Go ahead and bang that link. Bang the out of that link, okay?
Bang that link.
Chase the game, all caps, no spaces.
Dang your link. Dang your
No
link.
mother spaces. No dashes. No periods. No
Nothing.
commas. No. Nothing. I salute y'all. AJ, White Snipes, shut your mouth. Cheers.
Hey, I bets. Go Mets. Go Mets.
The Mets.